Peyton Place. Starring Dorothy Malone as Constance Mackenzie, Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, Mia Farrow as Allison Mackenzie, Ryan O'Neal as Rodney Harrington, Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson, Tim O'Connor as Elliot Carson, Christopher Connolly as Norman Harrington.
Most of the days of Lee Weber's life have been ordinary. Today, he finds himself a man with a mission. For Lee has learned that a woman who calls herself Ann Howard has returned to Peyton Place. Now, Lee Weber must find her and confront her.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Sure.
Hi.
Come here. Who's that girl?
What girl?
The girl who just left.
I don't know.
Sandy.
I'm your wife, not a social director.
How much do I owe you, honey?
Oh, 65 cents.
Here, keep it.
Thank you.
Your hair's messed up.
So what?
Coffee. You were gone this morning when I woke up. Why?
Felt like getting out early. It looked like it was going to be a beautiful day.
And you wanted some fresh air, huh?
Lee, I didn't want to wake you.
I bet. You know, I might have wanted to drive you to work or maybe have a cup of coffee with you or something. That would have spoiled your beautiful day, huh?
I told you, I just wanted to get out.
What time does he usually come in?
What are you talking about?
The boy tycoon, handsome Rodney Harrington. Doesn't he usually make it a point to stop in the morning for a little pick-me-up?
You've got a wild imagination.
Well, you knew that when you married me. And I guess I knew about you, too. What about the girl? You know anything?
I've seen her on the wharf.
She come in often?
A couple of times.
Talk to her?
No.
Well, the next time she comes in, you make it a point to find out something about her.
I look sideways at someone and you're ready to knock my head off. But you can ask me to fill you in on someone. Well, you can forget about her. She's out of your class. She's a doctor.
A doctor?
Anyway, something like that at the hospital.
She works at the hospital? What do you know?
Who is she?
She's a lady doctor.
Oh, that's cute. You do know her, don't you, Lee?
Yeah. Ann Colby.
Who?
The girl who shoved my brother off the bluff. That's who it is.
Well, are you sure?
And I'm going to make sure.
You, I promised you door-to-door delivery.
Promises, promises.
Nervous? Oh, come And I'm not asking you to be a counter-spy.
Wherever Martin Peyton looks, I'll be there.
If he draws his drapes, you'll be hidden among the drawstrings. If he reaches in a drawer for a match, you'll pop out and light a cigar. And if he uncorks his decanter, a genie named Betty will uncoil in a wisp of smoke.
And I'll be there to remind him that I'm Mrs. Stephen Court.
If Martin Peyton is my father, and if he is rewriting his will, and if he hasn't closed his mind yet, all I want is someone in that house to remind him of his obligation to Stephen Court. Emotional obligation. Yes, and financial ones, too.
That's a lot of ifs.
I'm glad my wife is in that house now. All right, get going before he docks your pay. And stop worrying.
Toast. You find that exciting?
Would you like to hear the part about automatic transmissions?
No, thank you.
Well, in return, you can read to me from the financial report. How are industrials doing?
Up 1 point, as if you cared. Isn't there anything you want to ask me?
Well, you already told me industrials are up a point.
You saw Mr. Wainwright here last night, yet you asked no questions.
All right, how's his gout?
I really wouldn't know. Aren't you interested in why he was dragged all the way down here from Boston?
I figured you'd tell me.
I'm revising my will.
Good. I hope you remember me in it.
Why can't you take this seriously? It might affect your whole life to know what I told Wainwright.
Grandfather, I don't think it's too good an idea for people to know what their future holds in store for them. It might make them irresponsible or lazy. Besides, it takes all the fun out of guessing. Well, have a nice day, Grandfather. Don't work too hard.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're running a little late today.
I think my grandfather wrote the book on delaying tactics. He's so good at it.
There was quite a to-do around here last night.
I know. A big city lawyer ordered out to the boondocks, and he comes. I'm the double.
You know, Mr. Wainwright looked harassed.
Doesn't everybody who's got to face grandfather?
It was, about the will, wasn't it?
Betty, don't you know all ex-husbands hate to be used?
I'm not using you.
Oh?
I just asked you a simple question. I didn't mean anything. I was just curious. I'm sorry.
You know, when anything gets too quiet around here, grandfather always whispers, will, estate, money, and watches the walls tremble.
No, I can't believe it's a game with him.
Well, you better believe it, because it's true. I have a tip for you. If you want to stay around here without getting ulcers, don't take the old man seriously.
Oh, but that's not easy.
Have you ever heard the expression, divide and conquer? Well, he invented it. It's a game with him, like chess. He moves all the players around the board and watches the faint-hearted fall by the wayside. Then when everybody thinks they know where they stand, he whispers will, estate, money again. You got the picture?
Rod, let's just say we've been divided.
But not conquered.
Yeah.
See you later.
Morning. Correspondence time.
Ah, good morning, Mrs. Gordon. I'll be with you in a moment. My grandson was decidedly uninterested in the stock market this morning. What about you? Do you find stocks and bonds interesting?
I'm afraid I don't know much about it.
Some people compare the stock market to betting on the horses. Say you have a favorite stock or a favorite horse. It doesn't know where it stands. It was late in getting started. Poor thing, it has to depend on so many unknown factors. The horse is the track muddy or fast. The stock, war scare, peace scare, any other kind of scare. Whether you win or lose depends on the fluctuations. But more important, whether the powers that be are smiling down upon that dark horse or the highly speculative stock. It's very frustrating for the bettor. You know I'm referring to Stephen, don't you?
Rod?
Morning.
Morning. I was looking for Rodney.
Well, he's not here yet. Anything I can do?
Well, I'm having some trouble with the brakes. I'm afraid they've gone soft on me.
Well, we can take care of that.
Oh, that's fine. Have you got a loaner around here I can use?
Sorry, that's one piece of overhead the boss hasn't invested in yet.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm afraid that's going to create a problem.
Dr. Rossi, aren't you?
Yes?
Still work at the doctor's hospital?
Yes.
Well, listen, I could let you have my car and bring yours over to the hospital when I'm finished with it. I mean, it's not that far.
Well, it'll wait till this weekend.
Well, it wouldn't be any trouble. I have to go over near the hospital later on anyway to pick up my laundry. Here's the keys. It's parked out in back.
Well, if you're sure it's not going to inconvenience you.
Just don't let the looks of it scare you.
Oh, that's all right. All I need are some wheels. Look, here's my key. Thanks very much.
No problem. No problem at all.